She can't tell them to stop. She couldn't get away because she's in a 5-point harness car seat. She just had to sit there and take it, and the bus driver wasn't stopping. An upset mother explained after seeing what her young daughter endured on the school bus. And it's heartbreaking, to say the least. Lillian Waldron, a 10-year-old girl with developmental delays, is a student at Langlade Elementary School in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Her daily commute to and from school involves riding a bus alongside other students who also have special needs. Lillian sits in a child safety seat equipped with a 5-point harness, positioned directly behind the bus driver. One might assume that this arrangement offers the highest level of safety for the nonverbal young girl, but sadly, her parents discovered that this was not the case. On a Monday afternoon, when Lillian, affectionately referred to as Lily by her parents, returned home, she rushed to her mother in tears, clutching her arm and unable to be comforted. Lily is nonverbal, so her mother was unaware of the cause of her distress. However, she would soon learn the shocking truth when she removed her daughter's shirt. She loves baths, and that's soothing to her, so I brought her home and I was getting her ready for the bath. I took her sweatshirt off, and that's when I noticed, recalled Lynn Waldron Mole, Lillian's mother. The disabled child's tiny upper arms were covered in major bruises, indicating the torture she was forced to endure as her safety seat prevented her from getting away from the abuse. While sitting right behind the bus driver, Lillian Waldron was repeatedly bitten by another student, unable to tell her tormentor to stop. But although Lily can't speak, she does make sounds when she's in pain. Sounds the bus driver should have heard and investigated. Instead, the driver did nothing to help. That's why her parents are speaking out. The seat was right behind the bus driver and he couldn't hear anything going on or see anything? Come on, Chad Waldron, Lillian's dad, said in disbelief. Making matters worse, the incident was caught on video that's been described as gruesome and horrifying. According to a representative for Lamers Bus Lines, all Green Bay area public schools buses have video recording devices on them and bus drivers are allowed to step in if an altercation happens. But that's seemingly not what happened during the incident involving Lillian Waldron. The school district said they are investigating the video from the bus, but according to the child's mother, the principal already watched it and he was disturbed by what he saw. He said it was gruesome and horrifying to look at, that the girl was brutally biting my daughter's arm, Lynn said. Several administrators and myself immediately reached out to the family. A statement from School District Superintendent Michelle Langenfeld said, "We met with them to address their concerns and provide support to ensure the physical and emotional well-being of our student. Ensuring that well-being is as easy as having an adult watch over the kids, according to the Lillian Waldron's parents. If you can't keep an eye on these kids and they are special needs, then you need to bring somebody in, to be watching if the bus driver can't do it," Chad said. "I would like to see this not ever happen to another child. No other child needs to go through what Lily went through," Lynn added. So far, the school has made 2 changes to prevent the incident from happening again. First, the student who bit Lily is no longer allowed at the elementary school. Secondly, Lily will ride to and from school in a van with 2 adults going forward. But are these solutions enough? Shouldn't someone also be held responsible for neglecting their duties, whether that's the school or the bus driver? Yes, the driver has to watch the road, but he or she also has a responsibility to ensure the safety of all children on the bus. If this wasn't possible for any reason, the employee had a duty to make the school aware that the situation was not safe. If this was an out-of-the-ordinary exception to the usual ride, the driver should have pulled over and addressed the issue as a priority, just like we would expect them to do for a child experiencing a medical emergency. Instead, the sole concentration of the bus driver appeared to be solely on driving, while a child behind them undoubtedly shrieked in pain, entrusted with the duty of ensuring her safety. Their cries were met with indifference, resulting in a far more grievous outcome than necessary. Instead of enduring a single bite, which is undeniably distressing, she suffered repeated bites, resulting in a multitude of bruises that only partially convey the immense pain and fear she likely experienced. Introducing a bus aid seems to be a plausible solution, although there are concerns about the potential expense for taxpayers who support the school district. Nevertheless, a lawsuit can also prove costly when the absence of proper oversight and supervision leads to preventable injuries or worse. If another child can inflict such harm on this young girl without any intervention, it raises questions about what else they might have done. Moreover, if it were your child, how would you value their safety?